Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am not feeling too hot. I've been sick for a couple of days now, but I'm a lot better than I was, but still not 100%. But I'm not going to be able to record for the next couple of days due to doctor's appointments and things such as that. So I had to go ahead and get up and start recording a few videos so I can get back to work a little bit, because the next few days it's going to be hard for me to work due to everything that's going on. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Briana Dejesus. She recently opened up about her struggles with lupus, being single, and she talked about her plans to move hopefully next year to Texas, which that's actually the first that I've heard of that. I did not know that Briana was planning to move to Texas anytime in the near future. So I learned something new as well, right? So anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into it. Briana Dejesus, she's had a lot of major life changes over the past few months. And earlier this week, she took to her Instagram account to answer some questions about everything that's going on in her life. So we know that she recently ended her engagement to her fiance, Javi. She was diagnosed with lupus, and we also know that she got into a little bit of trouble on the new spinoff show. Her and her sister Brittany and Jade Klein had some problems with Ashley Siren. And that was like the first night of recording the new spinoff show. So along with all of that, she's also planning to move to Texas here within like the next year or so, right? Now, Briana got engaged to Javi back in May. He asked her to marry him by hanging a "Will you marry me" tag on a little baby stuffed jaguar. She said yes. She made a post on her Instagram account saying he asked and I said yes. And everything seemed to be going fine up until this past August. Fans started noticing that Briana was not posting about Javi. Fans noticed that she no longer was wearing her engagement ring. And then in a Instagram Q&A, she actually announced that they were no longer engaged. And now, just this past week, Bri told fans that she's not dating anyone and she doesn't have any plans to date for the near future. She said, "I've been single for about 3 months and counting. I plan on staying single. I need this me time. I don't have time for these boys." She also did note that she did not keep the engagement ring. She said, "I would never keep a ring that wasn't for me." I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. You guys let me your thoughts about that in the comment section below. If someone asks you to marry them, they give you a ring as a gift, do you give the ring back if you decide not to get married? Or do you look at it as the gift? Like, no, they gave me this ring, whatever, so it's mine, despite if we get married or not, it's still my ring. You guys leave me your thoughts about that in the comment section below. I want to hear what you guys got to say. Do you guys feel like you should give the ring back? Or do you guys feel like it's a gift, so you keep it? It doesn't matter if you're going to get married or not. You keep the ring. I kind of see both ends of it, I guess. The ring is gifted with the intent that you're going to get married. So if you don't, maybe give it back. But also, it's a gift, so you should be able to keep it, right? I don't know. So last month, Briana confirmed that the recent health issues that she's been dealing with were actually due to lupus. She was officially diagnosed with lupus back in September, and in her Instagram Q&A session, she discussed how rapidly the autoimmune disease has changed her body and her health. She said, "I've been in a lot of pain lately. Normal things that I used to be able to do, I can't really do it anymore. Well, I can, but it causes a lot of pain." Now, before the Q&A, she actually wrote about her struggles with lupus on a previous Instagram story, writing, "In just a quick few months, my body has changed so much health-wise. I've been in such denial, but I'm not the same anymore. This sucks." Now, lupus most commonly affects the skin, joints, or organs such as your heart and your kidneys. It can also cause hair loss, extreme fatigue, rashes, cognitive issues, and other serious problems. We also know that Briana's mom, Roxanne, was diagnosed with lupus back in 2017. Now, on a separate interview that Briana did, she actually talked about how a lot of people in her family have lupus. That it's not just her mom, but more members of her mother's family have lupus as well. So it wasn't like a complete shock to her when she found out she had lupus. Briana did state last month that she was starting lupus medication, including prednisone and hydroxychloroquine. I guess that's how you say it, not really sure. I'm assuming her mom could give her a lot of advice on, how to move forward with lupus, right? Because she's been dealing with it since 2017. So apparently, this is the first that I've heard of this, but over like the past year or so, Briana has expressed her desire to leave Florida and actually move to Texas for a fresh start. In 2019, she actually moved her family out of the apartment that they had been living in and into a townhouse, which Briana paid off for the family when they moved in. In May, she said that she has always planned to move from that townhouse. She told a fan at the time, "My original plan is still the same plan. Paid this home off for my mom and my sister, and me moving out soon to a new home." Now this week, she told a fan during a Q&A that she still wants to move to Texas, and she wrote that she would hopefully start looking for a place next year. Now, whether or not Roxy and Britt will actually move along with her when she moves to Texas, she wrote, "I'm sure if I asked them to move, they would. But that's not saying that they're going to. So I guess maybe right now the plan may be for her to move, but she knows if she asks them, they will move." Also, she said, that her original plan was to move into this house and pay it off for her mom and her sister. That way, when she moves, they have a home that's already paid for, and she don't have to like worry about them financially and if they're going to have a roof over their head or anything like that, because she's already provided that for them. So yeah, you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. The past few months, her life has changed a good bit. She went from engaged to not engaged. Now she's single, seeming to be relatively healthy, to now having lupus, and she's having to start medication for that. And now she's talking about moving to Texas in the future. You guys let me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm hoping that this medication that she's on, it helps her as much as possible, as much as it possibly can. I really don't know much about lupus. I do know like Selena Gomez, she has lupus, and I think she ended up having to have like a kidney transplant, so it can be very serious. Hopefully for her, she can maintain her health with her medication. Seems like her mom has. I don't know if Roxanne having like being in the need of like a kidney or anything like that. So you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Briana wants to move to Texas eventually within the next year and possibly leave her mom and Brittany in Florida at the home that she has already bought and paid for them. She plans to stay single for a while and focus on herself. She says she has no time for boys, and she is figuring out how to live life with lupus. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.